Mutant Nation, what's going on? This is Dusty Hanshaw. Today with Charity Witt, we're here at Orrange, gonna knock out some food. This is season 2, episode 2 of Dining with Dusty. Charity's gonna come in here, show us some life-changing food secrets and how she gets to become the strongest woman on the planet. Don't Google that. We're gonna go eat now. What are we getting? She's getting.
Can I do the red berry mojito first and then a glass of water on the side?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Do you want a straw with it?
Yeah.
Look at that. I want a frosted mule, but can I get, instead of the vodka, can I get rum? She's on a little bit of a health kick. I don't really know why. Something about winning a competition. I don't know. When's this? When's the meet?
4.5 weeks.
All right, she's actually legit. I have to side with her. That the chicken lettuce wraps, she is not allowed to touch the classic poutine, which I didn't even know what it was before, but...
No, but you're gonna need to have that.
Listen, it's Canadian.
Yeah.
We're gonna be ootin' a boot, eating that shit. All right, it's gonna be good. We're getting that. All right, so we're getting a couple starters. It's kind of like, you know when you go to lunch or dinner and pretending that this is like a date and she orders like a salad, but you know she's gonna reach across for your fries soon. It's happening.
I'm definitely reaching across for the poutine.
See, there it is. We've already established that
Case disclosed.
she's like one little
Full
bit won't hurt
disclosure.
my weight here.
Full disclosure.
Here she is.
Thank you.
Right, you guys want water too?
Thank you, dear.
Perfect, thank you.
This was made with love, correct?
Love.
My girl. Look at that.
And were you guys still wanting a few minutes of the menu or have
We
you-
want to get some starters.
Of course. All already decided?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
For you?
Could we do the classic poutine?
Do you want any meat on the poutine?
What does it come with typically? Add beef brisket.
It just comes with gravy and cheese. You can add
So-
beef brisket, pulled pork.
What would you do?
The pulled pork.
I was gonna say pulled pork would
it
probably be
shreds really
better.
nicely on it, so when it heats up, it's
Okay, let's do that.
That.
perfect.
Yes.
And then chicken lettuce wraps.
Yeah, just those two to start.
That's it.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. I like to see she's taking charge. I don't have to order because that word. Oh, there we are. Cheers.
Cheers.
To our first big event. She chose the right rum. Switch out the rum and vodka for you guys with your mules. Trust me, it's the right decision to make.
Is it? I don't think I've ever had it with rum.
Well, it never comes
But
that
I'm like
way.
I'm like a tequila and vodka girl, you know, like those are like my safe bets.
I was trying to describe what kind of an athlete you are, because like as a bodybuilder, the cool thing is we're not an athlete at all. It's basically like a pageant.
Okay.
We don't do anything athletic, and we wear our underwear and walk across stage. You do everything. So what is everything? And how do you jump around? Like right now, I know you're getting ready for powerlifting meet.
Yeah.
So does all your other training just cease?
No, because it's like I'm debuting like on the platform again. Like I retired and then I was coaxed back into it. Ultimately, you know, like my only goal for this meet is just to be able to deadlift 500 pounds again, which I did December 2017.
Okay.
So, but I haven't done it on the platform before. So my only goal is really to pull 500 again. Other than that, like I'm good. I don't have any progressing goals with powerlifting anymore.
It's now cool to do all these things.
Yeah.
It's cool to be a
Yeah.
powerlifter. It's cool to be, you know, even things like CrossFit, things like that. It's cool to state that, and it's kind of, you know, an interesting aspect, you know. And
Yeah.
then the other thing that I find interesting with all of these things is how bodybuilding is. Sorry, but I think there's a lot of douchebags in bodybuilding. Not all of you, but definitely you, and you a little bit. No, but seriously, like there's a lot of people where it's funny, they will say like, CrossFit, for example.
Yeah.
Oh, their form is terrible, they're this is that, and I'm like, so say you're a professional bodybuilder, you're judging like the guy who just walked into a CrossFit gym and is learning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, imagine if whoever the best CrossFitter in the world went to a local bodybuilding show and was like, bodybuilding's a joke, these people suck, they're not even in shape.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I like to look at the top of everything, and I
Yeah.
say,
They're
like,
phenomenal,
those are
yeah.
athletes.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's birth plus effort. I'm not gonna run with where my brain went with that. We're gonna eat the food now. Thank you. It's not the first time I've heard that. If it's not good, let me know. I'm not letting you know. You have a knife. I'm sliding yours over. She looked right at me and said that. I love her. She's staying. All right, now, how do I eat this?
Stab it.
And straight up.
Yeah, so
Show me.
Let me show you.
Watch
You
this. She's
gotta
training.
get the pork, and you gotta get some fries. Like that.
Right, we got cheese in there.
You got cheese.
Boom.
Just eat it.
That's it. It's not difficult, people. Don't overthink this shit. Don't overthink the poutine. Careful with how you say that. It could get you in trouble.
Poutine.
All right, it's a little hot. Going in.
It's not bad. What do you think?
Those are tears of emotion.
Pretty good, right?
I like it. If you listen closely, you can hear me getting fatter. True story. We haven't even looked at food yet.
I know.
Phase 2 coming up.
Good?
Okay, I have one more of those.
Yeah, same thing?
Yes, please. I'm not driving.
Honestly, I think it was just the surprise factor of all. So like when you go on to set, you have no idea what you're doing until you are there and they blow the gun and you're going.
So like, they
Like-
didn't tell you literally anything until you were
No,
about
like
to go.
until you're there. So like you don't know anything about what you're competing in or how you need to train for it. So I think honestly not knowing was the hardest part, and it was also the best part because we were all on the same level in that case because
Right.
no one had any advantage over the other because we had no idea what we were doing.
Right.
But I mean, definitely like with Mount Olympus, I've said it on my Instagram, but like I was so sick that week. Like
Oh, I didn't know that.
I had a fever of 102, like kind of like you on the couch. The story, like that was me the day prior. And
I
like,
didn't have to do Mount Olympus the next day. I just watched her do it. Go
no,
ahead.
but literally, like I had an IV in my arm and everything.
Oh,
Like,
geez.
yeah, I was so sick. And then they're like, well, you still got to compete.
Right, they're all, or you're off.
Yeah, you know, and it was like one thing after another, and you know, and then like we weren't supposed to go on for another hour, and then they switched it. So we had just eaten
Oh, nice.
a big meal, and then they were like, "Oh, you're going on in 5,"
You're like, as in minutes?
and I was like, "Okay."
Wish
So
you
it's
didn't eat
like
that
I
poutine, yeah.
might throw up, and so like you know, you see my facial expression where I kind of forget where I am going down the side, and it was literally because I was like, "Don't throw up, don't throw up." Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh, like I think.
So watching that, I literally assumed it was exhaustion from what you just
It
did.
was just
It was
everything.
a combo of that and you just
Yeah,
ate
it was just
Thanksgiving
the
dinner.
perfect disaster. And so the remarkable thing is like, you know, I had about 4 days rest after that competition before then going into the finals. And
Right.
I came back so much stronger.
Mutant Nation, we are finishing up here at Orrange with 2 R's and had an awesome lunch dinner with Charity. Charity, how was your food?
It was pretty good. It was light. It was good.
She's keeping it tight, light and tight, minus the drink. My food was not light or tight, but it was life-changing. One thing I learned today on the menu, our lovely waitress here, was menus don't own you. If you want a steak and you want something else, mix it together. Mutant's paying for it anyways, don't worry about what it costs. So guys, if you want something life-changing, 2 things, create your own and let someone else pay for it. Until next time, Dine with Dusty, with Charity Witt, we're out.